got to our hotel and we got upgraded to a deluxe room. Like, look at this thing. It's so fancy. We got a little kitchenette. My best friend's hiding behind that curtain right there. There's her hand. We got nice beds. We added a night to our trip, so we're gonna be here for 2 days.
Hi.
And look at our view. It's so pretty. Got the Pittsburgh Stadium right across from us. Hello my besties. Hi, welcome in. I was a very bad vlogger yesterday and I didn't say hi to you at all. But that's beside the point. I told you I was a bad vlogger. You were warned. When we got here yesterday, we checked in, we went out and went to this really cute little bookstore called Postman Books here in Pittsburgh, and it was so cute. They had a lot of really fun stuff, and I got 4 books there and a cup, because I have no self-control. And my cup is super cute. But look at it. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's got like birds and mushrooms and leaves and moons on it, and it's really cute. It's green and gold. So I got that. I really liked it. And then I got 4 books. The first one I got because I'm a big fan of mythology in all forms. I got this Mythology, Timeless Tales of Gods and Heroes by Edith Hamilton. This is the 75th anniversary illustrated edition of it. So I got this, which I thought was really cool. And it's got, I don't really know what kind of illustrations. Let me pull one out. It's got like illustrations in it, which is cool. And the book itself is neat. I like the cover on it, but it's like this really pretty coppery, bronzy color. But I got that. And then I got 2 horror books because I have decided that I need to add some horror to my shelves. So I got Bird Box by Josh Malerman, and I like the covers on these. This is a limited edition. It says, breathing heavily, she looks to the curtain covering the lone window as she feels a chill. That's what it says on the back of it. And then I also got The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty. Probably said that wrong. What looked like the morning was the beginning of endless night. This is also the limited edition. But I got these, and I like that they kind of line up together and they have the same style. So I got those 2. And then I'm really excited about this one. I saw it and I was like, I'm getting it. And it's called Love Letters to a Serial Killer. P.S. Please Don't Kill Me by Tasha Coriel. It's basically about a woman who writes to an accused serial killer while he awaits trial, and then once he's acquitted, decides to move in with him and take the investigation into her own hands in this dark and irresistibly compelling debut thriller. But yeah, so it sounded good, and I'm excited to read it. Right now we are getting ready, finishing getting ready, and we're gonna go out and have waffles for breakfast because I love breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. And then after we have breakfast, we are going to go to Half Price Books and spend way too much money.
Don't forget shakes.
And we're getting crazy shakes. I don't know what that. She's very excited about them. We were gonna get them as a late night snack last night, and then by the time after driving all day yesterday and then getting back here after doing some stuff last night, we were like, So we just DoorDashed some hibachi for dinner last night. And then we, decided to be spontaneous, and we added another night to our trip. So we're not leaving until tomorrow now, which is exciting. But you'll be able to hear her, but she doesn't want to be in the videos very often, so you can hear her in the background. But, yeah, so we're going to go have breakfast, and then I will take you guys, well, I'll probably show you breakfast, because it should be fantastic. And then we're going to go buy books, because we have no chill. But I will check in with you guys later. We're back. I did some damage. A lot of damage. I got like 5 times the amount of books as my friend. And I spent like 3 times the amount. But that's beside the point. So first, I want to show you guys my cup that I had gotten. Oh, I can't really show you, but this was the cup. I didn't have it unwrapped when I showed you earlier, but I wanted to show it to Devin, so that's the cup I got. I figured I'd show you while it was out. And now I'm gonna give you a haul of what I got at the Half Price Books place. I already showed you what I got yesterday. And there are 3 books in here that I got from Barnes because they didn't have them at Half Price Books. So the first one I got is the Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Lori Gilmore, because I loved the other books in this and I really was excited for this one to come out, and I saw it at Barnes when we went, so I grabbed that. And then I also grabbed God of Pain by Rena Kent because I have one of them at home. I have God of Wrath at home, and I got these 3 while we were out at Half Price Books. So I got God of Fury, God of Malice, God of Ruin at Half Price Books, and I found God of Pain at Barnes. So I have the whole series now, which is nice. So I can just go and sprint through them. And then the other book that I got from Barnes that I didn't see, I actually forgot to look at Half Price Books because I went in and I lost my whole brain. I got Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. It's one of my 25 books for 2025, so I'm really excited to pick this up. I'm probably going to try to read it next month because it just sounds like it's going to be really good, so I'm excited to get to that. And then this one's just a funny book that I got because I do streaming as well, and I have a redeem for jokes. So I found a book that says Potty Humor, Jokes That Should Stink But Don't. And I got it. So it's a good time. But I got that for streaming as a redeem. And I did some stepping out of my comfort zone. I got a lot of fantasies and I got romance, but I also got a memoir, I got some literary fiction, I got some horror, I got thrillers aren't new for me, but I just got a lot of different stuff this time. So with that being said, I did get a few Frederick Bachman books because I really want to read his Beartown series and I didn't see it there, but I did pick up The Winners by him. I picked up My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry, which I really like this cover because it's got a little dog, but it's a really nice cover. And then I got A Man Called Ove, which is also nice. It's got a kitty on the front. So I got those a little outside my comfort zone. And then I got, some of these were not like cheap, they were like the newer stuff. So they were still a bit more expensive, but less than you would have gotten from somewhere else. So like these were still like in the 20s, but they weren't dirty. So I got The Half King, which I'm excited to read, and just look how beautiful this is. It's so pretty. And the book itself is just stunning. So I'm very excited to look at that and get to that at some point. And then I have North is the Night by Emily Rath, which I got also in the newer area. It has a really pretty sprayed edge as well, and then it's got pretty covers, and then this is really pretty foiling. And the dust jacket is also reversible, which is cool. It's the first time I've had a book that's got the reversible dust jacket on it, so that's interesting. And then this is just a fun one. It's a bunch of short stories. It's gothic horror short stories by, I'm gonna assume a bunch of different authors because there's no author on here, but I thought that was cool. A nice little touch for some short stories. And the inside cover is also very pretty for this. So I got that. We have so much more to go. I went a little ham. Oh, that pile's gonna fall. That's okay. Then I got The Book of Night by Holly Black. The Keeper of Night by Kylie Lee Baker, which some of these are Book of the Month books, which is cool. And then The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah. I like the cover on this. I'm gonna move some of these over here. And then I got, so I was only able to get Powerless and Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I did read the first book, which I forget, is it Reckless? Flawless. I read Flawless, but I need to get Reckless. They didn't, oh, I need two. I need Heartless and Reckless because they did not have them at the bookstore. But I got the two that I could since they were cheaper, and then I will just complete the series at some point when I can get my hands on them. So I got those. And then I got Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher because I do have Love Redesigned at home. And I haven't gotten to it yet, but it'll be nice to be able to go right from that one to this one now that I have this one as well. So I'm excited for those as well. Don't mind the crunching of paper. The bag that my mug was in is over there. And then I got, move these. I'm just trying to really, I'm on my bed and there's books literally all around me. Then I got The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. This actually takes place near where I'm from and where I live. This is surrounded like in Rochester, New York, so Western New York, where I was actually born in Rochester. I don't live there, but that's where I was born, so I'm very excited to get to this. It's like a thriller, like true story kind of deal, I believe. It's a true story. But I'm very excited to get to this because it's from home. And then I got a few Allie Hazelwoods. I got Love on the Brain by Allie Hazelwood. I do have Love Hypothesis at home, so I grabbed this one as well. And then I got a bunch of Emily Henry because I loved her beach read, which, let me show you this while I'm talking about beach read. I got this really pretty hardcover. I have it in softcover already, paperback, but this is just so pretty that I couldn't not get it. So I did, because I have no chill, like I said. But I got that one, which I'm very excited about. And then I got People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. And The Nanny by Lana Ferguson as well. I also got, so this one still has the price on it because it's in a like plastic covering that I'm not going to take off yet. But this is The Tales of Horror by H.P. Lovecraft. And I just thought this book was really, really cool. And I'm trying to get into more horror stuff, and I know that he's like one of the like big horror authors, so I want to read that, and it's got like really pretty gold sprayed edges. And then I got the Kings of Sin series, books 1 through 4, which I'm very excited about. I like them. So I got this one, The King of Pride, King of Greed, and King of Sloth. The next two that I got, which I do have the one that goes with this, but I have Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune and In the Lives of Puppets by T.J. Klune. So I'm excited for those. I've heard he's got really cool, like, cozy fantasy stories, so I'm excited to try those out. I got The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong. A Starling House by Alex E. Harrow, or Harrow. The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. The Guest List by Lucy Foley as well. Okay, we're getting there. We still have a lot, but we're getting there. The Worst Best Man by Lucy Score. Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. Chase Me by Tessa Bailey. Need Me by Tessa Bailey. And Make Me by Tessa Bailey. They were all right next to each other and they're part of a series, so I grabbed them. because I've heard she's a really great author and I haven't read any of her stuff yet, so I grabbed quite a few of hers as well. And then I've already read these, but I borrowed them from my bestie who I'm with, and I ended up buying the set for myself, so I got the Twisted series as well for myself since I didn't have them. And then I got Godkiller and Sunbringer by Hannah Kanner. So I got those, which are fantasies. The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, which goes with one of the ones I just showed you. Promises and Pomegranates by Savar Miller. It's a really pretty matte cover. Heavenly Bodies. I got this one, which I didn't take the sticker off that, so I will have to remember to do that. But this is the book club book for Ellen Catherine's Patreon members, so I picked this up so that I could read it with them, which I'm very excited for because I've heard it's really, really good. And then I got The Crash by Frida McFadden. All the Dangerous Things by Stacey Willingham. A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. And Home Again by Kristen Hanna. Because I'm trying to broaden my horizons a little bit, so I got some Kristen Hanna books as well. And then I got Mr. Fixer-Upper by Lucy Score because I do have the Christmas fix at home as she goes running by. She has my copy of Hidden Pictures, so here's the cover for it, but she's reading this at home and left it there, so she's reading my copy while I'm doing this. But I do have the Christmas fix at home, and I heard that you kind of need, like this one, they go together, and I think they're like interconnected standalone, so I wanted to pick this one up before I picked up the other one. And I didn't know that when I got the Christmas fix, so I decided to grab this one when I saw it. And then I got The Light of the Midnight Stars by Rena Rossner, which I really like this cover. And it's got the distressed pages on it, which I think are really cool. Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. I'm stacking all of these in front of you. The Flight Attendant by Chris Bogelian, which I really want to watch this show, so I'm excited to read this and then watch the show. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Billy Summers by Stephen King. It's the only Stephen King book I got because they didn't have the one that I really wanted to get, so I grabbed one that looked interesting. And then I got Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. They had the normal cover, not the TV show cover, but it was more beat up, so I just stuck with getting this one instead. And then I splurged a bit to get these, but I got the really nice set of the Things We Left Behind, Things We Hide from the Light, and Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. They're super pretty sprayed edges, and it's a really pretty, like, just series altogether. So I grabbed those. I splurged on them a little bit, but they're so pretty. So I got those. I'll just show you guys the insides of all of these. Also, I changed because I came back to the hotel and decided I didn't want to wear other things. Needed to get out of the jeans. I rarely wear them. And then I picked up Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing by Matthew Perry because my bestie read it and she said it was really good, so I wanted to read it as well. Then I got The Last to Vanish by Megan Miranda. The Bride Test by Helen Huang, or Huang, I don't know how to pronounce it. Funny Story by Emily Henry. Lots of Emily Henrys. Mind Games by Nora Roberts. And The Final Day by William R. Forstchen. This sounded good. I only read a little bit of it, but it sounds good. And The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Someone in the Attic by Andrea Mara, which this is about a gated community, and a guy like drops down from somebody's attic and kills her, and then another girl within the gated community sees a video of the guy, and it's like in her house, so that's interesting. Or it's in her neighborhood, and I think maybe she sees the video of the other girl. No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall. And The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth. We're almost done. Almost done, just 2 more smaller stacks. And then I finished getting all the Full Measure series books by Rebecca Yarros. I grabbed the last ones that I needed because I only had the first one, so I got the other 4 while I was there. And I got the 13th Child, which is super cute. It's got really pretty gold sprayed edges, and then the actual cover is really pretty. And then the last pile, I got The Lighthouse Witches by C.J. Cook, which he also wrote, or they also wrote the Book of Witching that I have at home. So I'm excited to get to this as well because I like the premise of the Book of Witching, so I'm hoping it's kind of like the same. I feel like it's going to be good because if he can write good books about witches, that's a good time. I really want to get more into witchy books as well, so. I got The Kiss Quotient by Ellen Hoang, however we say it. Victorian Ghost Stories, which it doesn't have an author because I'm assuming it's going to have multiple authors. Yeah, it's got different authors throughout, so that's interesting. I wanted to get some short stories about different horror and like ghost stories and stuff, so like maybe I can read one each time. And then I did get some of the Boys of Tommen series. I got Binding 13, which is book 1, Saving 6, which is book 3, and Redeeming 6, which is book 4. I still need to get, I think it's Keeping 13? Keeping 13 and Taming 7, but they didn't have those ones, so I grabbed the ones that I could get, and I will get the rest of them at some point to finish off the collection. But that's the haul of all the books that we got today, and I did get a few other ones, but they're for my grandma back at home, so that's the haul. That's everything we got today, and I'm not getting more books. That's a lie. I'll probably get more at some point. Hopefully not for a while, unless it's like the new releases or books that are on my 25 for 25 that I wasn't able to get because they're all newer. But I hope you guys enjoyed the haul, and I will show you probably some more BeReal stuff at this point because I don't think we're doing much else today. I know we're gonna go walk down the street later on to grab dinner. We're gonna get tacos, some kind of tacos at a place nearby. And then we may end up going to the Milkshake Shack, the Shake Shack, maybe, if we're hungry enough. But other than that, we're just kind of hanging out at the hotel for the rest of the night because we've been out and about all morning. So since like 9 this morning, we got back at like 2-ish. But yeah, so I will see you guys when I have more stuff to show you. Hello, my loves. Good morning. We are officially packing up to head home. We're almost done packing. We're going to head out early so that we can get home at a relatively early time. I look like death because I literally just got out of bed. But I wanted to give you guys one more look at our view. We had a really good trip. Got a lot of books, obviously, as you guys have seen. Ate some really good food. Got to relax and hang out with my best friend for a few days, which has been really great. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in, give you guys the update, and I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog.